good takers? Welcome back to the First Take. I'm Ed Reese, and yeah, it's nearly the new year. We're nearly there, people. And my boy Robert D. Jong hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on YouTube to let me know that there's a new Honest trailer, Die Hard Honest trailer. Come on now, I thought Die Hard was one of the untouchables. It's one of those movies you just don't shit on. Just thinking off the top of my head, I can't think of any glaring, obvious holes. There must be some. If Honest Trailers can legitimately do a 4+ minute video taking a piss out of Die Hard, there has to be something that those of us who love the original Die Hard movie have just blanked out of our mind. I guess we'll see. I'm not convinced though, man. This is probably making shit up. Let's see. Oh man, come on, what's wrong with it?
This holiday season, revisit the greatest Christmas movie ever made. Yeah, you heard me, It's a Wonderful Life. Die Hard. Kick off your shoes and join the party for a movie filled with amazing action, great heroes, fantastic villains, hilarious comedy, suspense, romance, excellent stunt work, a rich supporting cast, and awesome one-liners.
Welcome to the party, pal!
What? You thought we were gonna crap on Die Hard? The guy's tank top is in the Smithsonian, for crying out loud.
For real?
This movie is friggin' perfect. In a decade where every action hero looks like an unstoppable roid monster, no one kicks more ass than the guy from Moonlighting who looks like your dad, John McClane.
How you doing?
He's a New York cop out of his element in Los Angeles,
Hey! Merry Christmas!
with no one to talk to but himself.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
Strap in as McClane takes on a team of well-dressed, vaguely European terrorists, played by actors who didn't speak German, but the director had them try their best anyway.
Schießt den Fenster. Shoot the glass.
Led by Hans Gruber, one of the greatest movie villains of all time.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Which is even cooler when it's his very first movie.
What?
Seriously? Way to hit the ground running, Rickman. But McClane's not alone. Meet Reginald Val Johnson. After he was the cop in Ghostbusters.
Always
but
the
before
cop.
he was the cop in
Always
Family
the
Matters.
cop.
He was the cop in Die Hard. He may not have the best diet or the best judgment,
I shot a kid.
but he's the best there is when it comes to moral support.
You just watch your ass and you'll make it out of there, you hear me? He is alone, tired, and he hasn't seen diddly squat from anybody down here. Hey, look, I love you.
Climb aboard for an adrenaline-fueled thrill rush of the 80s stuff you crave,
remember that.
like indoor smoking,
You smoke?
carry-on guns, Japanese businessmen,
Although it didn't work out, so we got you a tape decks.
cocaine, pregnant drinking,
Do you think the baby can handle a little sip? That baby's ready to 10 bar.
making fun of touchscreens,
Cute toy.
super cool limousines,
Damn.
and more cocaine. Wow! Best decade ever! Lace up for a movie full of non-stop foot stuff.
Make fists with your toes.
Fists with your toes.
That is either a foot fetish's wet dream, or their worst nightmare, or a different, even weirder Tarantino-level foot fetish's dream. We're not here to judge. So experience the original
That is weird.
masterpiece that inspired countless knockoffs like Die Hard on a bus, Die Hard in a tunnel, Die Hard on a mountain, Die Hard in the White House, Die Hard in the White House 2, Die Hard in a mall, Die Hard on a boat, Die Hard on this other boat, Die Hard in a rink,
Wait,
Die Hard
remember
on a
that.
train,
Damn.
Die Hard in a plane,
Yes.
Die Hard in another plane, Die Hard in the president's plane, Die Hard in a plane
one
with
of those.
snakes, and Die Hard but awful.
To your contract on that phone.
Starring
Yeah, they
Bruce
think it
Willis
was.
when he still cared, Hans Gruber, Wax Dolph Lundgren, Call of Duty, cocaine's a hell of a drug, 80s authority figure, this man has no dick,
Yeah,
types like your
hate that
grandma,
guy.
and uber black. What? That's the limo one. It's not racist. Die Hard in a
It fits.
building. It's nice to know this is what Europeans think we sound like.
Please, God, no, you're one of them, aren't you? You're one of them.
Be sure to subscribe for more honest trailers.
I love Die Hard, man. But it's true. It's one of those heartbreaking franchises. Like, you wish it could go the way of Sylvester Stallone's Rocky, in that it started off great, and then it started to lose its way with the sequels, with each sequel. I like Rockies up until... what was the first one? It was Apollo Creed with the first two. Then it was Mr. T for the third one. Yeah. And then it was Dolph Lundgren for the fourth one. I like it right up until the fourth one. Fourth one kind of shakes people off, or they're still into it. But yeah, from there. But even the bad ones, like 5. It's a shitty movie, but it's still a fun movie. I'm talking about Rocky here. But then it kind of made its way back with Rocky Balboa. It kind of refocused. And it got a lot more serious, a lot more grounded to a point. Like, even at I don't know what age he was, man. Like 50. Like, actually, it was a bit of a joke to think that a 50-year-old could get into the ring and hang with younger boxers. But there are people doing that shit now. Well, at least up until their 40s. I'm forgetting the boxer's name. But there are a bunch of dudes that were doing that shit. So, it's not as improbable as it kind of once seemed. But you'd wish Die Hard would take that route, in that it would just stop for a second, refocus. Bruce Willis would just find his love for just living. He doesn't seem like a guy who wakes up in the morning and even gives a shit that he's still alive. He just seems to just not care about anything anymore, which is a shame, because you just want it to find its way back, refocus, find its new foundation, get a lot more real and gritty like it was for the first one. But it just, that last one was bad. And they're still doing more. There's gonna be another one. They're saying that it may even be an origin, but Bruce Willis will still be in it, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I doubt they're gonna CG him as a younger guy, so maybe it's like flashbacks or shit. Yeah, I don't know. But then it takes away, if it's an origin story, then it takes away from the fact that this movie, the original, was supposed to be an unusual situation for him. If you establish that he's been through crazy shit before this, then it takes the uniqueness of this story away. It just, I don't know, man. But, yeah, I guess everything can't be like Creed, man. I mean, like Rocky, but then, look, Creed, that's another thing. Like I'm saying, after Rocky Balboa came Creed, and it was just like, Stallone just keeps getting better in this role. Full circle. Maybe Bruce Willis will find his way back. Maybe. I doubt it. But maybe. Shit, even Harrison Ford, who hasn't looked like he's given a shit for a good few years, with Star Wars, suddenly looked like, yeah, this guy seems to have a bit more passion for life again. Whether that continues, I guess time will tell. But what about you guys? Do you agree with this? You a fan of the Die Hard as a series? And if not, where did it shake you off? If you liked it, at all. Let me know, man. Write comments down below. If you like the video, please subscribe right up there. Give me a thumbs up. I'm Ed Reese, and this has been my first take to Screen Junkie's honest trailer for the classic Die Hard #1, when it was still good. Later, people.